Welcome back. This video is very critical. The next checkboxes I'm going to be showing you will decide whether ERPNext will track stock or not. And what I'm talking about is this checkbox right here, maintain stock. So there is normally a lot of confusion with this button, but I'm going to make it very clear today. Maintain stock is what affects whether this item is going to be affecting inventories, whether it's going to do any stock ledgers, whether it's going to affect any warehouse and things like those. For example, you note that currently it is checked, and when it is checked, we have this input here which says valuation rate, meaning this item has a valuation. And we also have this tab which says inventory. It means that this is an inventory item, right? And we also have this other tab which says purchasing, meaning we can purchase this item. If we go and we uncheck it, you notice that number one, our valuation input is gone, and up here our inventory is also gone, but purchasing is there, but inventory is gone. If I check it back, you notice that inventory comes back. You see that? So this checkbox for any item that is stockable, any item that you want to show on your stocks must be on. It has to be kept on if you want to track the quantities of the item that you are creating. Then I would like to take you directly to purchasing, and I want to show you this checkbox which says allow purchase. So this allow purchase checkbox will decide whether this item is going to be available in purchase documents like purchase invoices, request for quotations, and things like those. So if this is unchecked, this item, the ERPNext is going to assume that this item is not purchasable. You cannot purchase it. Either you are maybe mixing a number of things to come up with it, or probably it is a service that you don't purchase. All right. Then I will also take you to this tab which has sales, and I'll show you a similar button, a checkbox which says allow sales. So allow sales also will treat the item the same way, but now maybe what I can say is the opposite. So if it is unchecked, ERPNext understands that you don't sell this item. So this could be something like, for example, let's say you are a hotel and you manufacture something called chapati. So chapati is something that you sell, but for you to make chapati, you need sugar and you need flour. So you do not sell flour, but you buy flour. So flour is going to have this allow checkboxes unchecked because you do not sell it, but it is going to have allow purchase checked because you purchase it. Let me save this. Let me see whether I unchecked that. Let me get that back and save it, and then I'm going to go and create a service item. So you see, for example, what we have here is this, which is maintain, which has maintained stock, meaning that we want to be able to track this item quantities. So if you want to create a service item, let's say for example you want to create something like what, maybe wheel alignment service. All right, this is a service, as a wheel alignment service. So we can say that the name of it is that. The item group, we can select anything here. We can say services. Quantities of measure, remember we are going to come back there with a different video. The most important thing that you want to make sure you do here is uncheck this. So that automatically becomes a service item. So this is not going to appear in any ledger and is not going to have any impact on any warehouse. This is very essential in business. In the next video, we'll look at units of measure, what I have been skipping here. This is what affects quantities, valuation, and profit.